Welcome back, everybody, to Two Deans and No Waiting. My name is Dean.
And my name is Dean.
Welcome back for another action-packed hour and a half of bullshit. Because that's what the world is. Nothing but bullshit. Where do we start? Do we start with space invaders? Do we start with reptilians? Do we start with cheating in Washington and say it ain't so? Where do we start? Or can I start out with geopolitical? What I found out last night. I found out that I think there was a deal made between the United States of Corporations and Russia over Ukraine.
Oh, go ahead.
Yes, so from what I hear, they offered a deal, just like a car dealership. You know about that. We both know about that.
Yeah, we sure do.
And the other side said, this sounds good. So now they're meeting in the Middle East. So you might see peace possibly within the next few days. It's an interesting deal for Russia because Russia wants to meet. So that tells me that whatever was offered on the table, which I think has to do with the rare earth minerals, it has to do with Russia. Also mentioned that I heard these sources say that back in 1991, of course, NATO was not supposed to operate an inch outside of Germany. They said that's not going to happen this time. So what Russia wants is, Russia said you can take Ukraine, do what you want, but we're going to keep the buffer for a minute, and we want, of course, Crimea ain't going anywhere, but they also want for sure, they want 100% sure that NATO's not going to expand any further. So this is a part of that deal.
Okay, so...
I think I'm missing something. But go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. What are you missing?
I thought...
you want a minute to think?
Because I know the rare earth minerals, America wants that. And let me tell you something. If this doesn't go through, like I said before, Zelensky will be out. Now, I don't know what Ukraine's going to come back with because there's fighting between Ukraine within the West. Okay,
absolutely.
You have the Trump people and the people behind Trump that do want peace, but of course they're going to get a piece of this, a piece of that.
That's right. That's what
we
peace
know,
means to them.
we know that. It doesn't matter who's in charge, but Russia does want the oil, which they should. It's their oil pipeline. They want it to run from Russia into Ukraine with the natural gas. That's how this all started when Victoria Nuland and the endowment for democracy and the endowment for corporations that go over there and basically stopped the trade. You know when you stop trade between countries, tanks go rolling through, and that's what happened. Yep. So Russia does want their oil and natural gas to go back into Ukraine and Chevron out, which they should be, because that's Russia's resources along with Ukraine.
Chevron, Mobil, Exxon, and all those people, they have been raping the world.
You better be. Exxon,
and I mean
Mobil,
the world. Right. That is an evil corporation.
Yes.
All these oil companies are so evil. They have raped Africa.
Oh yeah, they've kept it subordinate for hundreds of years.
It's disgusting.
And England was the one that started that, along with the Dutch.
They're making billions. Yeah, but okay, they started it, but that should end.
Oh, of course. I'm not saying, but I'm saying
this is crazy.
Right, but to go back to what I was saying.
But anyways, I welcome peace. Thankfully, I hope that does happen. I'm tired of seeing all these people being killed again. And over and over and over again, and whatever deal is made, then that deal is made. At this point, let's just stop slaughtering.
Although there is an entity that wants this to go.
Of course, there always is. There always is. Now, I would like if peace has arrived and we're having better relations with Russia, I would like to see the NATO dissolved. I don't know where. Okay, so back when the Soviet Union was dissolved, we should have gotten rid of NATO right then and there. There was no other reason to have it.
And that's what Russia's worried about. And they're worried about 1991 is going to happen again.
And they had the Warsaw Pact against us.
Yes,
that was the counter thing to NATO.
That was their NATO.
Right, and that's gone. Right. So I just don't get it, man.
I'll tell you, and this is
no reason for NATO.
I agree. This is a globalist war, and what scares me, the people pushing Zelensky. He's a puppet. He's going to do whatever the rich billionaire Ukrainian oligarchs want. Which who knows?
Well,
he could back off this, and I'm telling you,
he doesn't have a choice.
Well, he's a puppet. I get it.
Well, he needs the money too. He can't have this war without no money.
Listen, they're laundering money. They've been
Oh, yeah.
laundering money.
Oh, they're all
and
corrupt.
military-industrial complex on both sides making money. They
Absolutely.
don't give a shit about the people.
No, they don't.
But at the end of the day, America would be pissed if Russia went over into Mexico and overthrew their country and put a government in charge.
Oh yeah, that's true.
And Moscow controlling Mexico City, and now we have
And as well we
Russian
should be.
military bases on the border.
As well we should be.
Right, like I said, Russia's expanding. NATO's expanding into Russia. Russia's not expanding into our hemisphere.
Right.
So, I mean, let's start off this show by possible good news.
Yeah, I
and
hope so.
that could possibly happen. Although, on the other hand, we still have Netanyahu gone wild.
I do not.
How dare you invade my country? I take what's mine all the time.
You see what he's doing now?
Oh, what's he doing now?
Oh no.
Is he going to be on Saturday Night Live? Hello, my name is Benjamin Netanyahu. I'll be on Saturday Night Live with all the other Zionists.
Netanyahu. So, no, they are going to take over Gaza. They're going to go right in there, and that's that.
Say it ain't so.
This is ridiculous.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
Like,
I'm
I
not
didn't
making
see
that
this
up.
coming. I know. I'm
yeah,
just
okay.
being a smart
I
ass.
didn't know. It's
Well,
hard to tell when you're smart.
You know, just be a dick, buddy. That's a fucking insult.
Oh, it's just.
I want to hear this many insults. I'll stay home.
Yeah, right.
So, go back to what you're saying about, no, I'm not surprised. Because you know what he wants to do is he wants to move those people
well,
into Syria.
well, here's the
He wants to
thing.
move the Gazans. But the whole world is turning on Israel.
Yes.
The whole world.
Even some very high profile Congress people and senators here. Which is surprising. These are the only ones that are speaking out against Israel are the ones who are not taking AIPAC money.
Oh,
Isn't that interesting?
That's very interesting.
Isn't that interesting?
And if you take AIPAC money, you're a freaking treasonist.
So
It's treason. High treason!
I was looking into some of this stuff, and you know who Alyssa Slotkin is?
Sure do.
Yeah. So
I think she's a pro-Zionist.
well, I don't know if she's pro-Zionism or even pro-Israel. To be honest with you,
I thought I read something about her, and another politician red-pilled her with Israel and really went off on her. So that's what I thought.
Yeah. Yes. Well, at any rate, she is taking AIPAC money. So she is.
Okay, so then
So now all her votes are pro-Israel.
signed, sealed, delivered.
Right. So, but the funny part about the whole thing is that she's like, oh, we have to live and let live, and all this bullshit, and I'm going to do what I can to stop this stuff. But then she won't denounce what Israel's doing because she's taking the AIPAC money.
All I got to say to
She's
her
in bed with the devil.
ground control to Major Tom.
Right. So
She's out there.
So
She's out there.
yeah, I mean, when you got people like Marjorie Taylor Greene saying that needs to be a foreign entity and we need to stop, they're buying our Congress.
Exactly.
This is nuts to allow another country in here and be a lobbyist. What is that?
Yeah, exactly. So my question to the Israeli people would be, how would they like if the Palestinian people had a lobby in their parliament?
Right. Oh yeah.
Oh,
my
we
God,
don't
give me a
want
break.
that.
They wouldn't want
No
that.
way in hell. No.
As a matter of fact, they wouldn't want that here.
No, of course not.
If Palestine had a
can
lobby
you-
here.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah.
Can you imagine the
Israel
outrage?
would go nuts.
Oh yeah. Well, the Israeli lobby would stop that.
I just the more I dig into things, the more I look things up. I just want political reform.
It's
We need to redo this.
Well,
It's
look,
nuts what's going on.
I am with Mrs. Green on this.
I am
in
too.
so many ways.
I am too.
And she's
It's Miss Green, by the way.
Is it okay? Whatever.
I don't know.
Marjorie Taylor Greene. I always have a hard time saying that name.
MGT.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Kind of like KFC. We're getting lazy. We can't
Management.
speak anymore. But Marjorie Taylor Greene,
Yeah.
which I do like.
I do not.
I do. I like her because she's speaking out against.
Oh, I like
Israel.
that too. Yeah.
So
But I don't like her, no.
I like what she's doing, and she's got balls. A lot of people in her position wouldn't, because it would ruin her. It
Right.
would totally ruin her, because that lobby
Well-
is powerful and very
Well,
influential.
this just tells me that she's not taking AIPAC money.
Well, exactly. You can tell. It's transparent. You can tell who's taking it and who isn't.
Yeah.
I mean, right. And I'm so sick and tired of every day reading about the atrocities being committed by the IDF, and the killing villages that now get open air prisons. I mean,
Right.
starving people.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole world is turning on Israel, which means what are they going to do next?
Yeah.
What are they going to do next?
Right.
And if that war in Ukraine ends and people turning on Israel, man, they need a diversion. What a diversion. Aliens from outer space coming to invade us.
Yeah, tell that story.
I'm going to say, this is getting big.
Yeah,
So
this is insane.
Did you think about it?
Well, I know, but it's
my
so crazy.
whole life as a young adolescent, I would always read about UFO.
Yeah,
I
me
always
too.
believed,
Yeah.
and when I was younger, that there was life on other planets.
How could there not be?
Whatever.
You know?
I mean,
It's one of those
we
things.
we can have a whole show based on that. But
I think there is one. It's called Coast to Coast AM.
with George Norrie, right?
Yeah.
So it's funny because my whole life growing up, half my life, the government tries to tell me it's not real. It's mass hysteria. Now all of a sudden, the government is feeding it to me by the spoon, saying, "Oh, it's real."
Yeah, when
so
did
now
that-
I don't
When
believe
did that
it.
come? When did that come out? With the UFOs, and they were saying it was real. Was it who was?
How do we know that's not Project Bluebeam? I was telling you.
Oh,
about
well,
Project-
or Project Blue Book. Remember that one?
That's different.
Yeah.
Project Blue Book is different. Project Bluebeam is something that NASA created. I don't know how old it is, but it goes back. I read about it 15 years ago. Project Bluebeam could be holograms in the sky to make it look like there's UFOs, but there's not. That's the kind of technology they have.
Okay.
And so a lot of people are saying they want to stage a phony alien invasion. Now you have a legit Harvard scientist. Gosh, what is his name? I can't remember what his name
Is
but
it
he-
Jeff?
It's no Jeff. yeah, I'm sure there's a scientist named Jeff somewhere in North America. I don't know.
Harvard?
But look him up. He's a Harvard astrophysicist, world renowned. This guy is popular and he's legit. And he says there is a object in our solar system that has entered our solar system and it's coming from behind the sun. It's 7 miles in diameter. That's as big as Mount Everest. And,
Oh,
he-
and he says it could be alien technology.
and it could be alien spaceship getting ready for an invasion. Like I said, don't believe the hype because I think this is a part of the psyop. Now, are there life on other planets? I don't know. But if my government is telling me there are, then I don't all of a sudden believe it. But what do you think about this? Isn't this insanity?
It's
they're trying to make people believe that we're going to be invaded
I don't
by
think,
aliens.
I don't
I
think-
hope.
I don't think so. Oh, this is the guy's name is Avi Loeb.
That's him.
Yes, and oh my goodness, he's Israeli.
Are you freaking serious?
Avi is an Israel. It's an Israeli name.
There's your diversion.
Yes,
The whole world is turning on Israel, and we have an Israeli or a Jewish astrophysicist he's from Harvard, right?
Yep.
Okay, that's him.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
What a way! But we were talking off camera that time, and you
Yes.
said, "Boy, they're getting desperate.
They really are.
You ain't whistling Dixie."
They are.
Although this
This
is
is-
interesting.
It is interesting,
It
and there
is
is something
very
out there.
interesting. And there is something out there. Who's to say that 3% of this isn't freaking real?
Because nobody's saying that it's not. There's something, but the speculation is, oh, it might be extraterrestrial, that kind of stuff.
I mean,
but we don't know.
We don't know, but like now that you tell me this,
Yeah, interesting, isn't it?
ah,
Fooled you again.
almost.
So shifty.
But I mean, for people out there that don't know what Project Bluebeam is, please look it up. It's been in the works for a long time. It's something NASA created. It's holograms in the sky. They make it look like there's UFOs invading us. They can make it. I'm sorry. What's that? What's that say?
It says Avi Loeb, Israeli astrophysicist.
Wow.
So there you go.
Now I'm convinced. It's a crock of shit.
It could be. I mean, well, there is something out there.
But what are they going to do? Are they going to use
gonna do anything.
Project Bluebeam to make it look like we're being invaded?
Maybe.
Kind of like in 1929 when, was it Orson Welles and War of the Worlds.
Oh, yeah.
He announced it on the radio.
Yep.
That was the first psyop
Well,
ever.
yeah, but he
and that
didn't-
was government sponsored. Oh, they did it deliberately to see what people would do.
I don't think he.
But let me tell you
thought
something.
that was going to happen.
But,
Orson Welles.
I believe that was a first government psyop.
I
That's
don't
what I
think so.
believe.
I don't
Yes.
think so.
Well, look,
I think
that's
that was
like
a huge
no. That's like going.
accident.
No, it's not an accident. That's like going on TV today and saying we're being invaded by aliens.
Well, if you
but
listen-
today's mentality is different than back then.
You could listen to that broadcast. Now.
I've listened to it when
And-
I was a kid.
And he said several times this was just as a story.
I never heard that.
Oh no, he said it on the air.
Oh, but this is the thing.
Over and over.
I really believe it was a psyop to see what people would
You
do.
can believe that. I
and
don't
and,
think so.
and people were jumping out of buildings.
Yeah.
To see
They
how.
were, yeah.
But if you were to do that now,
Firing at things in the air, all kinds of shit.
I would think people are so dumbed down now
Oh,
and
God.
lazy that
Oh,
they wouldn't
absolutely.
even fucking care.
No. Yeah, you're right. Oh, I
They
thought
were-
it was something else. Sorry.
Oh, okay, right. Okay, we're being invaded. Cool.
Yeah, whatever.
Hey, what's on Netflix?
Yeah.
Hey, sure. It's a balming 80 degrees.
Yeah.
Beautiful weather. We're being invaded by aliens. Here's another song by Britney Spears.
Yeah. Oops, I did it again.
Yeah, right. It's hilarious how
It really
how
is.
back then I think people were more maybe. I mean, the technology. I guess.
Well-
I guess we've been desensitized since.
Yeah, big time.
since-
So
since
back
too.
then, people were more naive and they were more apt to believe the government anyway.
Right.
And the government could have told them anything and they
Right.
would have ate it up. Oh, okay. Well, the president said so. So
Sure. Right.
So it's true.
True.
Yeah. So.
But
I
look
mean,
how far we've come now. To if you were to take a poll right now, I guarantee you, 75 to 80% of the people, I don't care what color, do not believe the government.
Oh no, I don't believe him.
And the JFK assassination and the Vietnam War changed all that. I think that's when
That's
kind of
when
the age of paranoia really started.
Right.
When people started questioning
I-
authority.
It may. Yeah, I would agree with
I
you
don't
on
know.
that.
I don't
mean,
know
I
another
can't. I'm
time.
trying to think of something else that happened before that. I was like, well, maybe MLK, but no, not even
Well,
that.
that was the same era, though. 60s.
Yeah, but it was just a different year. That's all.
Yeah, but
Oh no, that happened after.
Well,
what am
yeah.
I thinking?
But that era
That happened
too.
after. Yeah, you're
I
right.
mean-
In the
I mean,
'60s.
yeah,
I think it was all happened in the '60s.
we don't
Where we don't trust them anymore.
We don't trust the government and what they tell us. So I mean, I don't know how many people would actually. They would really actually have to make it look like we're being invaded, and that's what Project Bluebeam is, to make it look like we're being invaded. Now, after that happens, I don't know.
Maybe that's what ICE is, to make it look like we're being invaded.
Yeah.
If we do get invaded, we have ICE. We have all the extra people now that they're hiring.
Well, that's a different.
So we
kind
can
of
deport.
alien.
We can deport the. Oh,
That's a different kind of alien. Man, I know the kind of fucking alien you're
They're
talking
horrible
about.
people.
Right.
They are.
So, I mean, we go from border problems to, the dollar and the petrodollar, the death of the dollar, everything's crypto. I told you about the bill they signed. Did I talk about this? It's called the Genius Bill. Was it 3 weeks
yeah,
ago?
yeah.
It makes crypto, or makes Bitcoin makes America the Bitcoin capital of the world.
okay.
So they're pushing it as much as they can.
Well,
And
I think it's still going to be a few more years.
it's at going back up to I think it's at 117,000 right now. Ethereum's starting to move. It's almost at 4,000. It's about time. It's moved.
it could go earlier if this,
XRP.
The economy keeps tanking. It could go earlier.
Well, yeah.
You
well,
know,
that's,
seriously.
Well, that's why they're using crypto. They're using crypto as a hedge against inflation.
Right.
So crypto's like digital gold. I hear gold is going to take a shit
Oh, you think so?
once this war ends. That's what one
Which war?
source told me. The one in Ukraine.
Okay.
And if they, for some reason, somehow, well, they haven't strengthened the dollar, but see, I haven't heard much about gold. So
Silver's up.
Silver's going to
38.
outperform gold. They said.
Wow.
So, but I hear gold might take a crap. I think it's got to do with the war in Ukraine. If it ends, for some reason, they're trying to say a lot of these wars. I don't know how gold has anything to do with that. I know gold protects us from inflation,
I find that odd.
but yeah, I know. But then again, gold has been kind of out of the news lately. So crypto's been more in the news. They're pushing crypto. Crypto's, but you never know.
Gold's up $35 today alone.
It's just gone up
Crying out
35.
loud.
Huh?
Yeah, it's at 34.89.
Well, I know the dollar's
That
done.
is just
so-
insane. Well, I think this is the beginning of the end. I don't think it's done yet.
Well, no, it's already making the transition over to.
Well, no, I agree.
To the new digital back system,
Right.
Which we were talking about, me, you, and Kaz,
yeah,
and how they're going to use stablecoin to
quite a
buy back the
while
debt.
ago.
They're going to use stablecoin to buy back the debt, which they're doing.
Yeah.
There's a United States stablecoin, but like I said, it's not going to affect Bitcoin because Bitcoin is decentralized. Stablecoin isn't. Stablecoin is centralized, so people got to understand.
Well, like I said, I think the more we owe, and more that the dollar is going down, I don't see it not happening.
If you listen to the Q people, they say that we don't have no more debt. They paid it off.
The Q people.
Yeah.
Oh, QAnon.
They said that
No.
we paid back they paid back the debt.
Oh, please.
Well, they also say that you won't have a interest no more on a home. It'll be interest. Everything will be interest free when
right.
everything starts all over.
Well, that's some more BS. I don't know who's worse, the government or Q people.
And maybe they're hand in hand. I don't know.
Maybe.
There's a lot of there's some truth to things like the transition over from petrodollar to digital backed currency, crypto reserve. That's true.
Mm-hmm.
But to tell people that you won't have interest or debt on your house is
bullshit.
That's like the aliens getting ready to invade.
Yeah, give me a break.
I don't know.
The
What are we
banks
gonna believe?
The banks are going to say
the
you don't owe
banksters.
interest? Give me a break.
The banksters. Well, I know they said that the Federal Reserves are done, but they're still there. Who knows in 3 years? I don't know. It's like we talked about with Kaz. Like they're going to get rid of the IRS. Sure, because they don't need the IRS no more because everything's going to be
Digital, yeah.
digitally taken out.
Well, they would have-
You make a transaction, it's going to. It's just Netanyahu.
Any type of IRS thing they will still have IRS. It just won't be like it is right now. You'll have like 3 guys in an office.
Well,
because they'll be on the computer going, hey, why is Dean buying stuff with Bitcoin? That kind of crap.
It'll be like this. You go buy something with your digital back currency, they're going to automatically take the taxes out.
Okay. Yeah.
That's what I mean.
That's why they're getting rid of the penny.
Right, yeah. And paper currency.
Yeah.
So, flash news. Ethereum has now just hit 4,000. It's
look at
about
that.
time.
Wow.
It's about time. Ethereum at $4,000. $4,000 today and a penny tomorrow. Who knows?
You never know.
I don't know. But that's good
true.
news
That could
for
happen.
you crypto people. We are crypto people here, at least some of us. And
Well, we're all going to be crypto people soon.
you're right. Soon it's going to happen.
Sooner or later.
Sooner or later, it's going to happen. So we've gone from crypto to alien invasion to
Yes.
Netanyahu gone wild.
Ugh.
What else is going to happen? Is there going to be peace? Is there going to be peace in Ukraine? We're going to find out within
I
a
hope
week.
so. God, I hope so.
And you know what that's going to do to the market? It's going to explode.
Yep.
Everything is going
Silver
to
is going to
explode.
go up.
Well,
I'm just messing around.
why? Because you have enough invested in it, right?
No, I do not.
But look, silver's, I think, a good investment. It might take a
Well,
hit.
it's cheap. That's why.
It might
right now.
It might take a hit.
Well, even if it does,
Sooner or later, it'll go back up.
Yeah. Jeez. How about the what's that guy's name? I think his first name is Jeffrey
Jeffrey Dahmer?
Epstein.
No.
What's the difference?
Okay. So yeah, we quit talking about Jeffrey Epstein.
Wow, huh? Jeez. I mean,
Nobody wants to talk about that. Oh, that's old news.
Yeah.
But because everybody's connected and intertwined with this son of a bitch.
Oh, I know what I wanted to talk about.
Mr. Israeli agent.
So yeah, Mr. Israeli agent. Ghislaine Maxwell's father was Mossad.
Yeah, I think he was head at one time.
I don't know, but I do know that he stole our nuclear program secrets and gave them to the Israelis. That's
So-
why they have nuclear weapons. For some reason, they're allowed to, but Iran can't have them.
So, Senator Ted Cruz,
Oh my God! God.
Israel's our ally. Are they really our ally?
I don't see how.
Do you call them? How do you call them an ally when they spy on us more than any other
They
country in the
spy
world?
on us and they buy our Congress people.
And they're all compromised because they all were on that damn island controlled by Israeli agents
Right.
and reptilians.
And reptilians, apparently.
What is real? I don't even know anymore. Is this
I
micro?
know, this is insane. It's on.
So then, I don't know if it's real. I don't know. I'm just checking to see if it's fucking real. Don't grab me.
No,
I'm real.
do you want it up a little?
No. I'm just joking, dude.
Oh, all right.
Dude, I'm trying to say I don't know what to believe in anymore.
Oh, yeah,
Because
right.
everything is so crazy.
Yeah.
If you were to like go back 40 years and read the news, you would probably fall asleep.
Right.
I mean, there were things maybe like
Every once in
the
a while.
Enquirer that were like were
Right.
interesting, right? Everything is the Enquirer anymore. Maybe it's real. I don't know. What the fuck do I know? I don't know.
I don't know. The president had a meeting, apparently, at J.D. Vance's house, or wherever, with the head of the FBI and Pam Bondi.
I got news for you.
And-
One of them three is going to go.
They're not supposed to be talking to each other, from what I understand.
I
Remember when Clinton talked to one? What was her name? Oh, I can't remember her name now.
Talk all the time.
What?
They talk all the time.
Well, they're not supposed to. And he's having dinner with her. That's the DOJ. They're supposed to be. The Attorney General is supposed to be apolitical. Supposed to be.
I'm telling you, they're going to
This is
resign.
nuts. All this stuff is nuts. What they're doing.
I still say
None of this is supposed to. None of this is normal.
I still say that Pam Bondi, okay,
Kash Patel.
Kash Patel, and
Bongino.
Bongino, one of them three is going to resign.
I'm shocked that
Again.
Bongino has not resigned.
Next year, this time, you watch. You'll see. It's going to happen. I don't know when, but and they'll be like, "Oh my gosh, why did they resign?" I don't know, but there are issues going on, just like every other administration.
Oh yeah,
and you usually don't find out till
but this
after
one-
the administration.
But this has been this is a huge thing. You know what I mean? This isn't just I saw some stuff and now I'm going to quit. It's not like that.
It's
I mean,
huge.
this is
Of course it's
crazy.
huge. Just like Iran Contra was huge for its time.
Right? Oh, absolutely.
You know.
Yes.
And Colonel Oliver
North.
dickhead. Mm-hmm. I know Bin Laden. Of course you do. You funded him. He's on your payroll.
Oh yeah,
I know Noriega. Yeah, he's on the
He
payroll.
was on the payroll.
They're all on the fucking payroll.
I wonder what did Noriega do to get off the payroll? You know?
Ask. Usually, when the United States of Corporations or England, the Crown. I do say so, sir. We'll take them out because they're peasants. So,
Bloody peasant!
what you usually do when you see a coup or hear a coup going on, they usually either go against the grain or, like Saddam Hussein started. He quit buying UST bills. He quit
Right.
buying.
Right.
He quit buying dollars for oil.
Right.
So they took him out. Gaddafi, same thing. He wanted to unite the African currency. Kind of
Oh
like
yeah,
the euro.
he wanted Africa to
And-
be like, we're one person,
Well,
we're one
well,
people.
well, he wanted to do like the euro in Africa, but he also quit buying USD bills.
Right.
So once they do that, they take you out. So you got to think Noriega did something like that. He started making moves on his own.
Probably.
So they take you out. And George W. Bush's dad was
HW.
CIA.
Oh yeah,
And he was
worked with Noriega for a long
worked
time.
with Noriega.
But it probably helped put him in there.
And of course,
I bet.
Of course, the drugs and all the Iran Contra, and you got our government involved with terrorists. Our government broke its own rules. You know, they weren't. You're not supposed to give money to Iran. What did our government do? Give
Gave
money to Iran.
money and weapons.
So they broke their own
arms.
fucking rules.
Yeah. And
so
the
I don't want to
Contras.
hear about dealing with terrorists when all the governments are terrorists.
Oh yes, just,
Ours lead the way, for crying out loud.
it's insane. We're number one. That's for
Of
sure.
course.
We're number
We're
one.
just mad when somebody takes our profit.
All right. We gotta take a break.
Okay, we'll be back. Noriega called.
Noriega.
Welcome back to Two Deans and No Waiting. And after I got off the phone with Noriega, massive news. Trump scandal breaking. FBI whistleblower triggers firing of deep state operatives that ran January 6th and raided President Trump. Like I told, we almost got into a fist fight. They had to come in here and stop us.
Yeah.
This January 6th thing was a false flag. He maybe thinks different.
I disagree.
But but this is another
There's
false
no maybe.
flag.
That's
No,
right.
no, there is total false flag all over this, and Kash Patel knows all this, and now he's working for the FBI. He's getting blackmailed. Like I said before we went on break here that somebody's going to resign.
Oh, no,
and it's going to happen. Oh. And what I'm saying before you get bitch smacked, is that was all orchestrated. Okay, that kind of like I tell you how you have crisis actors, and how you have people. I remember
what
during the
what
World
was orchestrated?
Okay, this was orchestrated.
No, this. What?
Oh, that the people that were there rioting, the people that were there who went into the Capitol were FBI agents. They were working for the deep state, okay, to demonize this movement because it was a peaceful movement. The same way the World Trade Organization was a peaceful movement in Seattle. People were fighting against the New World Order. What happened was they were hired provocateurs that were hired to go in to bust the assembly. This is what I'm saying happened January 6th. It was FBI orchestrated.
Okay, so, what was that guy's name? Son of a pup. Jared Wise. You want to look him up?
I gotta go back. So,
You wanna look up Jared
This is
Wise?
why I kind of didn't want to talk about it because I can't remember.
I don't care.
everything.
We're talking about it now.
Well, we are talking about it now, but I don't remember Jared Wise. But I do know that there was a lot of people on the witness stand when all this was in court, when Congress was asking questions about who is this guy here? He's an FBI. He works for the FBI. Well, what was this guy doing going into the Capitol? So there were FBI agents storming the Capitol along with the protesters.
It could have been, yeah.
So they led the way.
I can't disagree with that. I don't know.
This is what I'm saying.
What I'm saying is, though, it wasn't orchestrated.
It sure was.
I think that happened afterwards. I mean, Trump put that all together and threw.
I do not believe Trump put that all together.
No.
He is not diabolical like that.
No. He didn't. No. What I meant was he's up there riling up the crowd. Told him to go down there, and if you don't go down there, you're gonna lose your country. We're gonna lose the country. We're not gonna have a country anymore.
That's fine. He went down.
But I'm gonna go
down
with
there
you
to protest.
He goes
down there to protest.
Yeah. He goes, I'm gonna go with you.
This is how it's orchestrated.
We need to stop him. Anyways, Jared Wise was one of the people that went down there, one of the protesters. And guess what he does now?
What?
Yeah, he works for the FBI now.
Oh, geez.
Interesting, huh?
But
who hired him? Who hired him?
Okay, but that's got nothing
Trump.
to do with what happened 5 years ago, or was it? Jesus Christ, this happened back
Okay,
when...
Okay, listen. So we have a toddler for a president, and he was a toddler back then.
I don't care.
You guys screwed me. You guys are stealing it.
Well, that's fine.
Give me a fucking
Okay,
break.
listen, they all steal,
He's a
and
piece
you
of
know that.
shit.
Hold on.
No, I said you rigged the election.
This January 6th was bullshit. It was orchestrated by the FBI the same fucking way that our governor and the FBI tried arresting a bunch of rednecks in, what was it, Pikeville, our version of Parkville, USA up north. These guys didn't try kidnapping her. That was all bullshit. What they try to do is they seduce these guys. Okay, just like you and I have a podcast, they know that we're anti-government, whatever. We could get a call in the middle of the night, say, hey, why don't you come down to our organization, sign up, we'll do this, do that. The next thing you know, they try to tell you to take this bag and go to the Capitol building and leave it there. That's what they do, and that's what happened.
No, I would agree
that's
with
what
that.
the FBI does. They seduce these guys.
But I'm not doing it.
Well, no, of course not. We're not going to do it because we're smart. We know
Right.
how this shit works.
Right.
So that's what happened January 6th. It was orchestrated by the FBI. I'm not saying that there weren't protesters there that went into. They went into the Capitol,
Yes.
but they let them into the Capitol. They should have never got into the Capitol. You just can't walk into Washington D.C. and go, "Hey, I want to go into the Capitol." You just don't.
Well, here's the thing on that.
And notice how that day that all that happened, it was a stand down.
So-
the same type of stand down, 9/11, the same type of stand down there was with the Kennedy
No,
assassination.
I said that too, though. I go, really? Trump was having these rallies. I mean, he had one January 5th.
We're
and
security.
said we're going to come back again. Well, they should have had all kinds
Thank
of
you.
cops.
Thank
we had
you.
more cops at a ball game than they did.
Thank you.
This is just insane.
Thank you.
No,
My
it's the
case
truth.
in point.
No,
Yeah.
Truth is truth.
So I can't believe that the FBI didn't orchestrate. They orchestrated this, and this is what this is all about. And I'm telling you, like I said before we went off air, one of these three are going to resign. Either
Well, I hope you're right.
Either,
I hope all of them do.
Well, that doesn't mean nothing. It just means that either they're being strong-armed to resign, or they know too much, and look how scared they were about Epstein.
Oh, I know it.
So now that he's in the FBI, he's probably got access to documents that show that he's being blackmailed by former FBI agents. Let me read that fully. It said he's being blackmailed because he knows something. So I wouldn't be surprised if Kash Patel resigns.
It said that there was 5 of them, 5 agents that they fired, right? Whistleblowers?
Yes.
Okay, so
No. Wait. Hold on. Wait. Massive news, Trump scandal, a firing of deep state operatives. It doesn't say 5 exactly.
Okay, well,
January 6th raided for.
Okay, here's what I had.
Patel is panicking.
Well, this is what I had heard earlier today, was that he fired 5 FBI agents.
Look at his face.
Oh, I know. Well, he always looks like that.
I don't know. Maybe he's going to go back to
Well, he's been scared.
Engineering school.
He's been scared for a long time. But anyways,
he's shitting his pants.
they fired 5 agents, but because they were investigating the protesters, the January 6th protesters, and Trump is after all those people that did something against him. So he's been doing it. I mean, he's been fired everybody because we have a toddler for a friggin' president.
But look, I would.
I didn't vote for.
Well, hold on. But
ever.
I would be pissed if I were president and somebody tried to basically coerce a situation, or the FBI, who's supposed to be okay. If you're the FBI, or you work for the Department of Justice, you're not a Democrat no more. You're not a Republican.
You're not supposed to be.
You're not supposed. You're supposed to upheld the fucking Constitution.
Right.
That's my fucking problem.
Yeah, that's a
okay.
huge
Gotta get Roddy Piper all of a sudden, brother. Okay, that's my problem. I have is. Now all of a sudden, and I don't agree with him a lot. I do sometimes. In this situation, I'd be pissed too. So he's got the opportunity to maybe investigate this, to fully find out exactly what happened. Because there was a hand there, and the FBI orchestrated it, and they wanted to bust the assembly. And even you said yourself that there was a stand down, and there wasn't enough security, and they should have never gotten to the building. They let him into the building. They said,
it's very
welcome, come in.
So let me...
Here's the White House.
But here's the problem I have with all this. It's that, you know what? If this was the only thing on the docket for him doing this stuff, looking into something, okay. But he's doing... What is he? I mean, if you say... He had, you say anything against him whatsoever, he kicks you out or gets you fired.
He gets a little carried away with that. But with January 6th,
oh my God,
I understand.
Dean,
I would do the same thing.
But Dean, he does it for everything. That's my problem with it. He's not trying to get to the bottom of this. He wants these people fired. That's all. That's it.
But then again, he's going to stumble across something and go, this is interesting. Very interesting.
Why is our president more interested in what Gayle King's ratings are? I mean, all he does is say she has no talent or whatever. I don't even know what she does. And then Colbert and Fallon and Kimmel.
Colbert.
They're next, he says.
Colbert is awful. But that's, look, CBS got rid of him more because there aren't a lot of people watching late night television.
Well, I understand that. I do understand that.
Colbert is not that funny.
Yeah, okay, all right, whatever. I find him funny. But here's the thing on that. Why is this the president's concern? We got other problems. We have people dying in the streets. We have people homeless. I mean, what the fuck?
Homeless. You might as well. You're beating on a dead horse with that.
I don't care. What?
No president has done anything for people being homeless. I didn't see Obama do anything. I didn't see Clinton do anything.
I didn't say that. But what I'm saying is that also Obama, Bill Clinton, and all them weren't saying, "Oh, did you see the ratings for Saturday Night Live last night? They're horrible."
Because Obama and Bill Clinton, they're a part of the elite.
They're part of the
establishment. Look.
It's just Trump. What the fuck? I don't need a leader that wants to tell me about late night television. That's what I'm getting at. It's ridiculous.
Trump is not a part of that clique. I'm not saying he's not a part of a clique. Okay? He shits in a golden toilet that's worth more than this whole building.
Well, that's another thing.
I get it. If the elite want to kill each other, let them.
He's building a ballroom. What the fuck? A ballroom? What year is this? What is this, the 17 fucking hundreds?
You know what? You know what? You want to push crypto and strengthen the dollar.
Rock and roll.
End of wars, yeah.
Rock
but
and roll.
that stuff, I agree.
And it's $200 million for that ballroom. Who's paying for that?
Who do you think?
Yeah, us.
Cash patel.
It's bullshit. And then the fucking Oval Office looks like the inside of a Fabergé egg now. What the fuck is that? We gotta have gold leaf up here. And,
Carl Fabergé.
yeah, this is
500 pounds for Fabergé.
Where was
6,000 pounds.
Where was Doge for this
7
shit?
pounds. I'm talking. We are at Sotheby's, sir. How dare you insult me with your Yankee attitude?
This is.
Exit the building immediately.
We should all be rioting.
Yeah, right.
Should be, man. This is insane.
Surf's up, man. Hey, I hear fucking surf's high.
You know what I'm thinking?
Surfing. People don't give a shit.
You know what
From
I'm thinking
California
about?
to New York.
You know what I'm thinking? The French Revolution.
Yeah,
This is exactly the
the
opulence.
French reign of terror.
Yes.
yes.
That-
And watching Napoleon, I remember.
This is the
watching
stuff. This is exactly the kind of
Of
stuff that
course.
was going on back then
I
that
know.
drove the peasants to go nuts.
I know. I've been waiting for.
And I'm not saying that's the right thing to do. We don't want to go up there and start killing people with the guillotine.
Listen, as Governor Ventura says, I've been waiting for this revolution for a long time. Long time.
He sounds just like him, man.
I've been waiting.
Let me tell you
a long
something,
time.
brother.
Oh yeah, I'll tell you something else, brother.
What about all those people dying? Hulk Hogan?
Oh well, they're old.
Well, he was 71.
The governor's still alive.
He is
watch
still
what you
alive, that's
say,
true.
bro. Watch it.
But Malcolm Jamal Warner?
Watch it. Oh yeah, he was my age.
Yeah.
Right.
That's not good.
Yeah, I think
that was sad.
He died on accident though.
Yeah,
was
yeah,
he
he did.
swimming somewhere
Yeah,
in the
he-
Mediterranean? Where was he?
No. He was in Costa Rica.
He was in Costa
And
Rica.
and they had signs posted.
He
"Do
seemed
not
like a
swim here."
nice guy. You never heard anything bad about him.
I know,
right?
man. I know.
Never heard anything bad about him.
Of course not.
Or like, you know what? Any of the Cosby
Kids, yeah.
kids were all great. You know what? And I'll tell you what, Bill Cosby, that has a lot to do with the reflection on him and how he treated those kids. And he was good. I don't care what anybody tells me. He was good with those kids.
Oh, yeah.
Because it seemed like, like a lot of the other shows, a lot of the kids ended up like doing drugs.
Oh yeah,
and
like different strokes.
different
Look at
strokes.
that one.
Yeah, different.
Good Lord.
Different strokes.
Oh,
man.
come on. No.
but-
Yeah, you're right. But no, he was good with the kids, but unfortunately, he wasn't good with adult women.
Well, I got a little thing about that. You know, Bill Cosby was going to buy NBC. Right after he was going to buy NBC, somebody from Netanyahu Gone Wild's party said, we cannot do that.
Oh, a black man owning NBC.
You're right. They
Give me a
don't want
break.
that.
No.
Right after he was going to buy NBC, all that bull crap, all these women fell out of the sky. I don't know what to believe, dude, but he
Well.
was going to buy NBC, and then they demonized him.
I think he
What a
did something.
coincidence.
I think he did
I
something.
don't know. If he did something 30 fucking years ago, and then all of a sudden they bring it up. All these guys are compromised, man. We talked about it.
I'm just saying.
They got files on everybody.
Yeah.
And if they want to ruin you, they will ruin you.
Well, just like the Epstein stuff.
If you're Trump or Clinton, it don't matter.
So, do I think Trump and Clinton and some other people that were over there? Do I actually think they're pedophiles? Like, I mean, even Prince Andrew. I don't. What I think.
Prince Andrew.
Well, you know what I
He's
think.
a fucking snake.
Well, you know what I think happened. Meaning Epstein, said, "Hey, this woman over here would like to be with you."
He's like a madam,
Hold on.
a pimp.
Exactly. But she's 19 when she was actually 16 or 17.
Oh,
And then he
who knows?
filmed it, and now he's got you.
Right.
That's what I think happened.
No, you know who has you? Because he's also a front guy too. He was working for someone.
Oh, Mossad.
There
In
you go.
Israel.
There you go. The Israeli government.
Israel.
So now, if you don't do what we want, we blame you.
Yeah, wait.
Shame on you, you goyim.
What do we give him? Like 30?
He is Goyim.
Goyim. We give him what?
That means non-Jew.
No, it's a little bit rougher than that.
No,
It's
well, goyim is a non-Jew. Too.
yeah, I understand that, but it's a derogatory remark. It's like calling a Jew a kike or something like that.
I know it's the other way around.
It's not. Yeah, it's not a good thing.
No, of course not.
But anyways,
that's how they look at all non-Jews.
Well, what do we give them? $30 billion a year? Why? Why?
Because they've compromised our fucking politicians. What do you mean? Why? What do you think we're sitting here talking
We
about?
have got to get rid of them.
I know we
I
do.
mean, it's like a boil.
Israel gone wild. We've gone wild.
boil.
Tequila, Chabad. I
I
mean, come
mean,
on, they've gone
this is
wild.
it's a boil on our on our government.
It's a boil on our ass, right?
I mean, this is insane. Why would anybody want this?
Like I said, and like we talked about 40 minutes ago, that this is how you get away with that stuff, when you compromise your politicians who have the power to kind of change laws. I mean, look, if Israel's not controlling them, you have insurance companies. You have multinational corporations. You have the military-industrial complex. We have a voice.
Well,
I guess this is our voice right here.
right, yeah,
But
and it really is.
This is
You're
our
right.
voice.
You're right. This is our voice.
And the internet is kind of a catch-22 for these bastards, because the elite created the internet, I should say DARPA, and they created the internet. It's in its intent to overthrow countries. Maybe there's a reason for this, but what I'm saying is this is our voice. But we don't have a voice in Washington.
We all know that Al Gore invented the internet, so I don't want to hear it.
Right. He invented the internet.
That was
sure.
hilarious.
Sure.
Remember that?
Yeah, I remember that stupid shit. I go back to the 90s.
We were dying.
When everything was open 24 hours, you could never sleep. I wonder why I'm insomniac, because your TV doesn't shut off, food doesn't close.
Remember when it did?
What's that? Yeah, I remember.
The TV, they play the national anthem, and then they show the flag. It was all nice, and then all of a sudden, white noise.
Right.
Yeah, it used to shut off.
They're here.
Oh yeah.
TV people. That was creepy.
Oh, that whole movie was creepy. Right. But anyway,
yeah, we were onto something and we got stupid.
It happens a lot to us.
we were talking about
Israel
we
again.
were talking about Israel
Again.
and how they've compromised. But not only them. You have AIPAC, of course, very powerful, very strong. But you have military-industrial complex.
Yep.
You have big pharma.
Yep.
You have all the lobbyists. Nobody ever talks about getting rid of the lobbies. Nobody ever talks
that's
about
what I'm talking
special
about.
interests.
Political reform is what we need.
And
get rid of the lobbyists.
And nobody ever talks about Glass-Steagall. I think I've talked about Glass-Steagall on this show. I'm pretty sure I
may
have.
have.
Glass-Steagall is something that was created after the stock market crash of 1929. Roosevelt and his administration said, okay, we have to stop banks, investment banks, from collaborating with savings banks. And in 99, they took it out. Mm-hmm. It was under the Clinton administration and Alan Greenspan. Bad move.
Oh, God.
So since 99, you got to look. How many banks have failed? About 1,000.
Yep.
So Glass-Steagall, what it would stop investment banks from collaborating with savings banks.
Yeah.
So, which means we have saving banks, right? So we go and, let's say, put $1,000 down. So they take your $900 and invest in something.
Yep.
And if they lose it, they lose it.
Yep. Yeah.
So that's why money has gone, and the paper currency's done, and there is a method to their madness. That's what they want. They keep taxing us to pay for this interest. They keep printing money, and these banks are insolvent. It's just a matter of time before it all just goes away.
Again.
But that's what they want, right? A new Bretton Woods, which is happening right now. Is it going to be bad? Is it going to be good? I don't know. But they're going to take advantage of the situation. They're going to maintain their wealth. That's what they're doing. They want to make sure they maintain their wealth, right?
Right.
Just
they're going to have their money.
Oh, of course.
They're going to have theirs.
But that's what causes inflation,
a lot like those
too.
golden parachutes. They're going to have theirs.
Of course.
Well, sorry I bankrupted the company, but I have this $400 million golden parachute, so I'm okay.
So that's what Glass-Steagall is. It stops the crazy
investments.
Taking your savings and taking your savings and investing in something, then they lose it.
Yeah. Well, here's the funny part. Let's say they take your savings and they invest it in something and they win. They have all kinds of money. Do you think you get any of that piece of that
Hell,
pie?
no.
You get your $900 back.
No.
That's it.
But this is how
insane.
this is how they create these zombie banks.
Yeah.
Okay. These banks that become insolvent, they're fractional banking. They're lending out money they don't have.
Right.
And causes inflation, and then the bank goes belly up, so then they get a banker bailout. You know that piece of shit, Warren Buffett. That's how he made his millions.
He was a dick.
He made his millions off taxpayer dollars. Yep. Jamie Dimon, Lloyd Blankfein. All these guys made money off our tax dollars.
Yep.
They're so corrupted, and it's all a Ponzi scheme. And I hope that alien ship is listening, because I want us to be eliminated.
What do you think about the redistricting of the counties, or was it the redistricting in
You
Texas?
talking about the gerrymandering?
Gerrymandering, yeah. What do you feel? How do you feel about that?
Okay, it's like I've said before.
I'm
like,
asking your opinion.
I am. I'm giving you my opinion. I'm not a politician, but I play one on television.
Play one out here.
This is my opinion on that. Okay, it's all corruption, right? Mm-hmm. Democrats steal, Republicans steal.
They both do it, by the way.
It's
yes,
right. It's like college football. When I hear,
I don't think it's that bad.
Hold on. Oh, college football is bad, or it used to be, because they would pay athletes.
It's horrible.
Under the table, they would do that all the time.
Yeah, now they're doing it over the table.
I'm a Michigan State fan, so I'm in the middle, right? I love when Michigan and Ohio State play each other. Let them kill each other. Okay, so Michigan fans are like, oh, Ohio State, oh my gosh, Urban Meyer, he's a cheater. Jim Tressel, right? He was the coach before.
Cheater. He's a
cheater.
Yeah.
And I go, oh, Michigan don't? That's the Republicans and the Democrats.
Absolutely. No, I agree. That's a great metaphor.
They
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
they both cheat.
Yep.
And as an independent, and you and I are both independent.
That's right.
Let them kill each other.
Yes. But
Because I'm not going to vote for their garbage anyways.
I'm not either. And I'm tired of them.
There you go. That's how I feel.
Okay. Well, I feel that they should just get rid of it. Once again, political reform. That would save everything. And they both do it. Yes, that is the truth. This time, though, I guess it's supposed to be done whenever the census is taken. But Trump wants it now because then he'll be able to get 5 more seats in Congress, so that
That's politics for you.
I know, so that when they have the midterms, maybe he won't lose control of the House. It's just nuts. And that's another thing too. Why does Wyoming get 2 senators? There's nobody there.
Yeah, it's a population 3 people. And
yeah.
And they're all related.
All 3 of them.
Yeah, that's my damn cousin. He happens to be the mayor, the dog catcher, and also the county sheriff.
North Dakota?
You're right.
Who's in North Dakota?
I don't know.
Nobody.
Everybody's moved out of North Dakota. There's not even wolves there anymore.
I know they left. The economy here sucks.
You're right. You're right. Oh my goodness.
I just don't understand it. We need political reform.
Well, it depends on, as long as it's not far left or far right, it's got to make sense.
Well, yeah,
right?
no, I agree with you, Dean. You know that. I don't want to go either way.
I don't want this woke shit. I don't want this. You can be anything you want. You want to recognize yourself as a tree? Go right ahead. No, sorry. I'm going to recognize myself as a shotgun in a minute.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, like I said, I don't want to go further that way. I don't want to go further that way.
Right.
But what a time.
Let's have some sensibility.
And I'm telling you, America is ready for an independent president. Now, will he be compromised? I already talked about this.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's going to happen. Next
I
election.
hope it happens.
But the problem is, the elite know too.
Yep.
The elite know
do.
that everybody's pissed. So,
Musk.
So who they going to push?
Musk is going to push somebody.
Like I said, and they probably will, and they'll win.
They'll
make them look different.
They might.
I promise you, the world and the same old crap. Meet
Right.
the new boss, same as the old boss.
Yep, again. But you're right, we do need an independent to step up.
And I think we're going to get one.
I hope so. But I hope it's not one from the elite.
I know. I just want the 2-party system to go.
Yeah.
Democrats, Republicans, they suck.
Yeah, that
and
does.
for you MAGA supporters who are already fighting, which I knew was going to happen. I didn't think so soon. You got to ask yourself a question. Who are you going to vote for?
You said that a long time ago.
Yeah, I did.
You did say that.
I did that. They're gonna divide.
Yeah.
They're gonna divide, and through that, you're going to see an independent.
Well,
Democrats have their head up their ass so high that they're so lost. Like I've said, what the Democrats have to do, they need to find their version of Trump.
They are.
They need to not go after Trump anymore. They need to go after each other.
Yes.
That's what they
Yes.
need to do.
They
They
do.
need to go after, like I said, you need a charismatic Democrat. Not
Who's
that I'm
that?
going to vote for him, but he's going to come out and say, you know what, Clinton, you're a crook. You know what, the other Democrat, Obama, he was a crook. They need to go out and do exactly what Trump did, but they have to
They won't
attack.
do it.
They have to do it from within.
Somebody's got to do it, but nobody's going to.
You can't just go after Trump. He's gone in 3 years.
Oh,
and expect to win an election.
You hear, you know that guy, what's his name? is running for mayor of New York. He's
Yeah, he's Palestinian or he's Middle Eastern, and now everybody's going crazy. You got one Middle Eastern guy running for fucking mayor, but you have all of New York controlled by the Zionists. Oh!
Okay. So
how is he a threat?
I know. Well, he says he's a democratic socialist.
Oh, okay, so he's honest.
Yes. Now,
I'm not going to vote for him.
But this is,
I can't anyway.
This is what I want you to hear, though. Okay.
He's from fucking Brooklyn, man. What are you going to do?
So they had four guys up there. Cuomo, one of them. Four people. I can't remember their names, but Cuomo was one of them. And they said, after you become mayor, this was the question: if you win the mayorship, what's the first thing you're going to do? And all of them, except for that guy, which I can't remember his name, they all said, "Oh, I'm going to the Holy Land. Oh, I'm going to Israel. I'm going to go to Israel. We need to strengthen our ties there." What in the fuck?
Are you
wrong with these guys?
I can tell you one thing. That's the person I wouldn't vote for.
Do you know what this guy said?
What?
He says, "I'm going to stay here. Well, I have to fix problems that are happening in our boroughs. Why would I go over there?"
Right, exactly.
What is his name?
Unbelievable. I know who you're talking about.
It starts with a Z.
I know who you're talking about.
Mandani.
And
Zoran Mandami.
And people are getting all uptight because he's Muslim. Okay,
So
yeah,
what?
the mayor in New York, big deal. You got Lloyd Blankfein.
There's a lot of Muslims in New York.
He's a Zionist. You have Jamie Dimon. He's a Zionist. You have AIPAC, should we say that? That controls all of our politicians. And you're worried about one freaking mayor? Come on, get your head out of your ass, America.
I hope this guy wins. Well, he already won the Democratic nominee.
Well,
so hopefully, I would love to see him win that.
Watch it. He's going to bring Sharia law into America.
Oh, give me a break. The guy's American.
I know.
Look, well, no, I know you're being a smartass, but I mean, you're right. It's stupid. That's what the people think.
It's like 15 years ago, I was reading stupidity on the internet. I can't remember what site. I was just listening, and this is the fucking dumbest thing. Some guy in Texas posts that city of Dearborn has Sharia law. You fucking moron.
Yeah.
I would rather live in the city of Dearborn than the other city next to me because it's safer in Dearborn than it is in some of all the other cities that are surrounding that area.
That's true.
Yeah, this guy didn't know what the hell he was talking about.
Well, no, because he's in Texas.
Well,
and he's from Texas. And he's a Texan.
Listen, all I know is to eat beef.
It's for
and
dinner.
it's what's for dinner. Thank you, Sam Elliott.
Yeah. All right, we got to take another break.
Yes, we do. We'll be back.
Okay, we're back. So you were bringing up something I didn't. We just touched on it. The world is turning on Israel, and
Yeah.
what I forgot to say was there's several countries now that are going to recognize Palestine. Finally,
Ireland, England. It's funny.
Yeah.
What a catch-22 this is. England, with the Balfour Declaration, is partially responsible for creating the Zionist state of Israel, along with the Rothschild money. So it's funny how that's the worm is turned.
Yeah, thankfully,
on Israel.
Thankfully.
Yeah, well, sure. Well, I know Ireland. Ireland's been against colonialism because they've been colonized by the British, right?
Right.
So, George Galloway, I have a special show today. You know who he is. He's hilarious. He's good. He's always against Zionism, and this guy today knows nothing, but he's on my show.
And once again, though, I want to reiterate, we are not anti-Jew. I'm fine with Jews. I don't have a problem with them. I don't think they're going to take over the world. I don't think that they're controlling the weather. I don't think any of that stuff.
Well, we do know that the government controls the weather. I'm not talking about that.
Right.
The government.
I don't think that they control stuff. You know what? It's the government we're against. It's Netanyahu more than anything else. But it's not the people there. And I have Jewish friends. That's not it. We're against the Zionism.
I told you I'm not Jewish. What are you talking about? I'm the closest friend you have to a Jew. Greece is in the Middle East.
That's true.
Okay. But to go back to what you were saying,
Yeah.
as far as I think a little differently than you.
Well,
I'm not against the people, but I am. Look, there is like a Jew world order. There is, and it sounds funny, but there is. It's taken over our government. A lot of the people The Zionists.
Oh, yeah,
who
yeah.
are-
Oh, no.
okay.
I
They
was-
do have an agenda.
Yes, but
They do have and not the one that's going to the synagogue right now, but there is somebody that they do have an agenda.
yeah, that's not what I'm talking about. That's not the
I know.
people I'm talking about. You're
But-
right. No, I agree with you.
But-
it's just regular people. No, the people that live in Israel, I want them to be in
Well,
peace.
I know there was in his
Everything.
There was
No.
So I was watching a video that there was an Israeli guy who was fucking furious about all this. We shouldn't be killing people, and I know there are people that are against Netanyahu.
Yes,
for sure.
There's a lot of them against him over there.
Of course, like 70-80%. Every time they go to take him out, they launch a bomb in Iran.
Yeah.
Or Iran launches one, and it's so funny how these fucking governments work together.
Well, it's so funny how Netanyahu knows how to create a distraction.
Oh, he's
Unlike our president.
Look, I said, I told Donald Trump, look, this is how you create the problem. Okay, this is how you kill people.
Yeah, this is how you do it. You
Take the war.
you don't go back to Barack Obama. No. Give me a break.
So go back to what I was trying to say about countries like Greece now had to shut down their Israeli embassy because the anti-pro.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Big time.
Wow.
Right. It's getting bad.
Yeah.
It's getting. People are turning big time.
Well, that's what genocide will do. That.
Exactly. Exactly. Right.
I remember when that was happening in Serbia. Was it?
Oh.
Well, that guy. What was his name?
Well, Slobodan Milosevic.
Milosevic, that's who it was.
Although our country illegally bombed Serbia for
Yes.
fucking 4 months,
Yeah.
along with NATO,
Yeah, I remember
because
that.
NATO is so good.
There was a no-fly zone.
That almost started a war with. See,
I was so mad then.
my theory on why they took down Russia was to do exactly what they've been doing: take over the Middle East, start the sectarian violence in Serbia. They're making money off that. They couldn't do all that if Russia was a superpower like it was in the 50s and 60s. So they took down Russia from within, and ever since then, the globalists, now they want to take down Russia. That's the last step
Again.
to their
Again, which is hilarious to me.
The piece of their puzzle is to totally destabilize Russia, but it's not working. And sanctions ain't working either.
No, I hate
No,
sanctions.
Russia is too sophisticated and too self-sufficient to put sanctions on. It's not like putting sanctions on Cuba.
Right.
Or
Iran.
Right. And
you
Russia, Iran's become sophisticated where that don't really work.
Was it China?
Sanctions aren't working.
So Trump got mad at China because they're buying Irani oil.
But China's been buying Iran.
I know.
oil.
That's what I don't understand.
What?
So,
Oh no! He wants to punish. He does want to punish countries that are doing business with Russia.
And Iran.
Okay, so
Yeah.
so he's putting like a 50-60% tariff.
Right.
But I think that could be done
Those tariffs.
if there is a peace agreement in Ukraine, which I think is going to happen.
I hope that happens. I hope you're right.
Then that'll stop. But I think they do want their $200 billion back, too, that I said that they seized.
Yeah.
I said, that ain't going to stop unless that money goes back to Russia. And they're trying to use that money.
Yeah.
It's just some craziness going on, man.
It's nuts, man.
But you brought up something there that I wanted to say about, okay, the sanctions don't work.
No, they
And
don't.
you're right, and they're going after countries that are doing business and buying oil from Iran and buying oil from Russia.
Right.
But that all I'm assuming it's going to stop if Russia's agreeing on this peace treaty in Ukraine, because all that could stop.
Right.
And by the way, I wanted to mention that the last country that wants to see, I read an article saying, or I heard somebody try to tell me, China wanted to war with U.S. and Iran. No, that's Israel. And I'll tell you why China don't want that oil. Because China is getting oil from Iran.
Yeah, they don't want that
want
war,
to pay
right.
$3,000 barrel oil.
No.
So that's a
No,
hogwash.
they would not want that.
No, of course not.
No, Israel wants that.
So China gets its oil from Iran.
Well, see, here's the problem with Israel wanting us to go to war with Iran, too. It's not going to stop there. Oh, no, now we got to go to Syria. Oh, now we got to go to Yemen.
Right,
There's
right.
Houthis there. There's somebody there that we don't like in every country
Right,
in the Middle East.
exactly,
So
that's
it's just nuts. The Israeli government's plan for the Middle East is just,
Take over.
yes, that's it. They want to wipe us off the map. We're allowed to exist, and so, no, that's not right.
I have news for you, Netanyahu. You want to wipe them off the map.
They want to
He's
do
got
it. They want to wipe you off the map.
He's got it wrong.
Oh, and And you know what? What's going on is Israel and Saudi Arabia are dividing up the Middle East.
Again.
That's what's going on.
The Saudis.
And Turkey wants their little slice because they kind of, they make strange bedfellows with Israel. They're kind of on the same page because they've divided up Syria.
Right.
Although I hear that there's friction between the two, but
Again.
I'm sure they'll fucking solve something. You take one end, we take the other.
Yeah. Oh no. Right. Well, for a while.
How do you like that? They're dividing up countries that are not even theirs.
Right. Yeah.
You
It's
know?
just nuts.
Right.
But they're redlining them.
Of course.
You take this, we take that.
They're gerrymandering.
Right. Yeah, right.
Gerrymandering the Middle East.
That's what they're doing.
They are.
That's what you want to call it. That's exactly what's going on.
Unbelievable. Anything else
What
you'd
a-
like to talk about?
What a
or-
crazy week. No,
Yeah, it's
I
been
mean,
nuts.
we're gonna possibly end the show right now, but I'm telling you, we'll be back next week, and hopefully there's actually peace in Ukraine. But be prepared, because something's gonna fucking happen.
Oh, well, yeah. Well,
Because
something's gonna happen.
if they try to come out with some type of peace deal, don't be surprised if something fucking huge happens. Somebody's gonna try to put a wrench in that.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I agree.
So yeah, so join us next week, because be prepared.
Yep.
Unless it's something you want to
No,
talk
something
about.
cuckoo's going to
elaborate.
happen. No, I agree with you on that.
Something-
Absolutely.
Something cuckoo will happen, and like we say, keep your eyes on the prize. Don't trust the government. See you next week.